Hey, in this video, I'm going to share with you the latest update on what might happen in 2022, quarter 3 and quarter 4. Hey, this is Kamin Choo here. I help business owner and entrepreneur like you build a lead generation system that generates you unlimited leads. So if you are new to my channel, consider subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any video like this, alright? So I want to share with you about businesses in 2022, Q3 and Q4. What are the things that I think might happen in the next maybe 6 to 12 months. It's very important to know that right now if you see the news, alright, so whether in Malaysia or worldwide, you already know that the market, the economy is not doing well and we might face recession very soon, alright? I say the word might, I did say we will, alright? Because chances are we are most likely heading to recession, alright? But I try to be positive here. That's why I said might. Maybe we have a slight chance to dodge this recession. Who knows? Okay. But right now in Malaysia, I believe in US or other country, prices are increasing as well. So on. Alright. So all these prices are increasing, right? That's why what we need to do is we need to try to be more secure as possible, right? So right now, if your business, it's very good to be a business owner right now, but the challenges thing is when it comes to the word recession, right? So most people, you face a recession before, you probably know this is not a joke, alright? But some of the new business owners out there, they didn't face this yet, alright? So maybe they started their business in 2012, alright? So during that time, they didn't experience any recession yet, alright? So like me, I started my business since 2018. So I also never experienced recession. But what I did is I did some interview, I talked to my business owner friend, and I find out that this recession is not a joke, alright? So by the way, what is recession, alright? So recession is when the economy are not doing good, alright? Prices are increasing and unemployment rate are increasing as well, alright? So this is called recession. A lot of businesses are closing down and a lot of people are suffering, alright, from price increasing, alright? So as a business owner, what should we do, alright? So before you fire all your employees, you need to watch this video, alright? So I don't want you to end up fire all your employees. I understand sometimes it's tough from your side, right? But you need to know this, alright? When it comes to recession, sometimes you need to communicate with your employees, alright? By the way, this is a bonus tip, right? I did plan to mention this, but this suddenly popped up in my mind, right? So what you're going to do is you need to talk to your employee and let your employee know, will it be okay if during this recession time we work out this way and that way? So this requires your communication with your employee, alright? Maybe you want to lower their salary by 20%, alright? You need to have a conversation with your employees, alright? Let's jump into tip number 1, alright? So tip number 1, I want you to look back to your maybe 3 to 4 months ago financial statement, and I want you to find out that what are the expenses that are necessary that you can cut it off, alright? So things like maybe some software in your company, you are using software, right? So you want to cut down some unnecessary software, or maybe there is something else that you might not need now, alright? Or maybe some project require high cost and at the moment it's not urgent, so you can cut it off, alright? So these are the things that I want you to do. Go and find your financial statement for the past 3 to 4 months and then find out what are the things that you need to cut down, alright? So let's talk about your personal, alright? Maybe you have your Netflix account, Disney Plus account, right? So if during this recession time you don't need it, you can cut it off, alright? So this is how you save costs, because it's very important, right? This is related to tip number 1. It's very important to accumulate as many cash as possible during this recession time. Tip number 2, alright? So tip number 2, if you are offering a service business like me, I am a digital marketing consultant. So if you are a maybe chiropractor, you are a coaches consultant, right? Or you are a beauty salons, beauty center, alright? Or whatever it is, like dentist, right? Or roofer. So if you are in a service business, you are safe, right? Because your profit margin is high, alright? And once your profit margin is high, right? your job is to keep your customer come back. Alright, so it's very important to know this, right? So during this time, your customer spending power reduced, right? They are very secure, very worried to spend the money, right? So your job is not to make the money during this recession. Don't get me wrong, it's very important to accumulate cash, but your goal here is not to make money. Your goal here is to build relationship and trust with your customer. Alright, what I will do, I lower the cost plus performance basis. Let's say if I am a digital marketing consultant, usually I will charge businesses to do done for you services around 2 to 5,000 US dollar per month. But what I will do right now is maybe I will lower it until 1,500. Alright, and what I will do is I will start do 1,500 plus some profit sharing or revenue sharing, right? So this way, right, is a win-win situation for me and my client, right? Especially if you are doing business to business, right? Businesses try to save costs. If they follow my tip number 1, they are trying to save costs, and your job here is not to get them to spend more money, right? Because they want to survive. Like my business, right? My business model, digital marketing consultant, my business model is to help them increase their sales. That's why I can do this monthly plus profit sharing. But if you are a chiropractor, right, what we'll do is maybe you can come up with a special offer at the lowest cost they can experience your services, because it's very important to keep your cash flow coming in and not to make more money yet. Alright, your job is to keep as many money as possible. Okay, so once you build relationship, build trust with your customer, in the future the economy recover from this recession, you can start making more money. Alright, so tip number 3 is you need to change your tonality. Alright, so it's very important. I see a lot of salespeople or maybe a business owner or coaches, right? If you are doing a lot of sales job, you need to know this. Alright, as I mentioned in tip number 2, it's very important not to focus on hunting a lot. So that's why you need to change your tonality. Let's say if like me, I'm doing business to business, so instead of I going to tell business, hey, you need to invest a lot of money to grow your business, I change my tonality. I say, in order to survive, in order to stay secure during this recession time, here's what I will do. Alright, so this is how I change the tonality. Alright, so instead of saying, you know what, now is the best time to grow your business, you need to invest a lot of money. You need to know this. Right now, it's very risky to invest big amount, alright, during this recession time. So let's say if you are other industry like chiropractor or maybe some beauty salons or maybe coaches, consultant, right? You need to think about what are the tonality you can change, right? So this is, I always challenge my clients. Okay, so right now it's time to change the way you communicate with your customer, because this time they are more secure, they need to accumulate more cash from their side as well. And your job here, how are you going to help them? Okay, instead of focusing on hunting, you change your tonality to focusing on helping. Alright, and remember this, don't overcharge them during this time. Alright, it's the best time for you to accumulate wealth, and also the best time for you to help them. Alright, build trust with them first. Alright, so that's the 3 tips on how are you going to survive in this recession time. So some of you might ask me that how bad it's going to be during this recession. So I can tell you that this recession is going to be real bad. Past few years we facing this COVID pandemic, right? And right now we, after recovering from COVID pandemic, it delayed the recession, and recession is coming soon, and this time going to hit it hard. So whether you're going to repeat 1929, the Great Depression, I think it's not going to repeat that moment, because that time we don't have a lot of tool and education on how we're going to combat this recession. But I think what we're going to do is we may be going to repeat 1998 year, 1998 years. Okay, so that time also a lot of businesses struggle, a lot of businesses close down, right? So as a business owner, we need to prepare, we need to fight for this pandemic. Okay, so stay safe, stay survive, and let's crush it. Alright, after this recession, let's go and grow our business, right? So during this time, let's stay secure and safe, right? So take care everyone, and see you all in the next video. Alright, so remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Alright, so take care and see you soon.